Hey yo, what's good, D3? We are SAMAHAN.
Alright.
SAMAHAN is actually one of the largest organizations here on campus. We're known to be a very Filipino-filled organization, but we are inclusive of everybody from every race, every country. So what we like to convey through our organization and the messages that we try to put out, we accept everybody for who they are. We create a family here on campus, coming from the Philippines, coming from a Filipino family. We know how it is to just be a family. I'm Janelle Directo. I'm a senior at the College of Mount St. Vincent. I'm actually one of the co-presidents of SAMAHAN. SAMAHAN is actually an acronym that stands for Students at the Mount Advancing Their Humanity and Nationality. And what SAMAHAN is all about, it's all about family. We're a very close-knit organization here on campus, and as much as we let members know about educational things about the Philippines, current events happening in the Philippines, we make sure this is a place that people can call their second home and people can create a family within our organization. And coming from the Philippines, coming from a Filipino family, we're very hospitable, we're very supportive of each other. So we just like to bring the family values back to the Mount, and we like to show everybody what that's all about. SAMAHAN was established in 2001. That was created by our current advisor, who's been the advisor ever since it started in 2001, Dr. Teresita Ramirez. She and a group of students created this Filipino organization, I believe first for the Filipinos to kind of come together.
I'm Professor Teresita Ramirez. I'm an associate professor in the Business and Economics Department at the College of Mount St. Vincent. And I actually had the idea about 10 years ago, more actually, maybe 15 years ago, when I just started here at the College of Mount St. Vincent. And there's a story behind this. I was teaching economics at that time, and there were 4 students, Filipino-American students, who came to me one at a time, separately, and they were a little bit concerned about life at the college. In other words, to be blunt about it, a few of them said, "We're bored." So that bothered me. I didn't know what I should do about it at the beginning, but then I just told them, why don't the 4 of you go for dinner any day, any evening, and just talk about your life here at the college. Well, actually they did. And that same weekend, they called me up. One of them called me on a Sunday and said they were able to organize something, and it's called Students at the Mount Advancing Their Humanity and Nationality. So they were excited about it, and they said, we're going to start a Filipino club, and it's going to be called SAMAHAN, which really means togetherness. So that started the SAMAHAN, and what a bright idea, I thought.
For me, SAMAHAN is really a lot about family.
SAMAHAN has always been about family for me.
A lot of it is more in creating that bond as a family.
Eventually they become like a family.
Beyond this whole family thing you're going to hear from everyone else, you're allowing yourself to learn more about a culture, you're learning more about a different way of life, trying to promote this idea of acceptance and tolerance, more than just saying, oh, you're Filipino, you're cool, but you're really trying to understand what a certain group of people are like. So SAMAHAN is more than just preserving and understanding the Filipino culture, but a celebration of different cultures and acceptance.
We like to have 2 meetings a month. The first one, we like to focus on more of a, you could say, a social gathering with an important message. That's what happens during our general body meeting. And then usually the week after or 2 weeks after, we have a more social event such as karaoke or a game night event. So that's what happens within our school, within our campus. We also host many events here on campus as well, in collaboration with other clubs such as open mics, such as dance performance events here on campus. So Filament is the dance troupe that was created within the SAMAHAN organization. We could start off with the name first. Filament, F-I-L-I, that's for the Filipino, and mint, Filipino element, Filament. We perform during many events here on campus, and it wasn't until last year we started to dance off campus and showcase at other colleges and their events.
One of my favorite things about it is that everyone is welcome. Where there are a lot of clubs and other dance teams that require auditions for people, the fun thing I love is that I'm not a dancer. I can't dance to save my life, even if I love musical theater. But the fact that they said, whether you have a lot of dance experience or little at all, you're welcome to join our club.
The most memorable event here at the college with the Samahan was the visit of Noynoy Aquino, who was then the president of the Philippines. So it was a big event at the college. We prepared a lot for that, and the Filipino club, the Samahan, was very excited to welcome Noynoy Aquino. So we had a chance to mingle at the president's reception room, and actually we had a nice photo of him with the Samahan students. That photo was published in Filipino newspapers. It was a good visit, and students felt good because it's the president of the Philippines who visited, and they had the chance to meet and mingle. I'm very pleased with how Samahan has flourished through the years. So since 2001, the club has been very active. I see Samahan as a club that will continue to flourish as long as the students are involved and committed to its mission. And so far, it's been the way I wanted it to be, in the sense of I really am not, they call me the club advisor, but in most cases, I'm the one being advised. They really are self-sufficient. They plan their own activities. Sometimes I just approve of some of their activities, but they seem to know what to do.
I want to see it more than just still existing as a club. Numbers are great, but it's that idea of holding on to the meaning of the club. That's what I really want to see. Because if we're divided, that's not what a Samahan stands for. That's not what unity, togetherness, the original root of the Filipino word itself, it's not what this is what it's intended for, that we're united. As long as we keep that bond together and not have this mentality of clickiness or any division, but celebrating what makes us stronger together, I think that's what would be best for Samahan.
I think Samahan in the future is only going to get bigger from here.
We have the most presence in the school this year that I've seen in my entire 4 years here, and I only hope that it can go up from here.
I can see it getting bigger, better, stronger, and have more of a bigger presence.
We let everyone join, and through that, hopefully, like, what we do spreads, and everyone's gonna come through and see what we're all about.
We love everyone to come in, and we don't look at anybody based on color. We see it at everyone celebrating humanity, because Samahan stands for Students at the Mount Advancing Their Humanity and Nationality. So it doesn't matter what color, creed, code, whatever you have, or however you define yourself. It's about what makes us unique. And I think that's the best thing that it has to offer. That's the true nature of a cultural club, is to advance oneself in a different mentality.